Is the Oxford Communique actually legit, or are the investment recommendations mostly just marketing hype? I looked into Alexander Green's track record, the model portfolios, and the monthly stock picks to see if this newsletter really helps long-term investors grow their wealth over time. And by the end of this video, you'll know whether it actually delivers real value or just sounds convincing on paper. Now, to find out if the Oxford Communique is legit, we have to start with what you actually get when you sign up. I spent a couple months digging through this platform, tracking their stock picks, and comparing them to other services like Motley Fool and Zacks, and here's what stood out. The backbone of this service is the monthly newsletter. Every month, Chief Strategist Alexander Green breaks down market trends and gives you specific recommendations. So this alone can save you hours of research, and I'm not the only one who noticed. One subscriber mentioned that he'd seen meaningful growth in his portfolio by following the suggestions from the Oxford Communique. So that's exactly what I look for in a service. Not flashy promises or anything, just steady, useful advice that actually helps regular people build wealth without needing a finance degree. Now, here's where things get really interesting. So unlike most services that give you one strategy and then force you to fit into it, the Oxford Communique offers 4 specialized investment portfolios. You get the Gone Fishing portfolio for long-term, hands-off investing, the Oxford All-Star portfolio that follows elite fund managers, the Oxford Trading portfolio for shorter-term opportunities, and the 10 Baggers of Tomorrow portfolio, I love that name, for higher-risk, high-growth stocks. So this structure is huge because you can actually pick the approach that matches your goals and comfort level. You're not stuck with a one-size-fits-all plan. Another feature I really appreciated is the weekly portfolio updates. So markets move really quickly sometimes, right? A monthly letter alone is not going to be enough. And these updates tell you when to hold, when to trim, and when to really get out. And that kind of active guidance is exactly what separates good newsletters from great ones. Take one longtime member I came across during my research. He explained that he'd been a lifetime member since 1993, and that he'd always liked the communique. He said that he'd done well with their picks over the decades, and what really stood out to me was when he mentioned that he's seen timely exit signals before major downturns that happened, so he got like a heads up. So that kind of active downside protection is pretty rare. Most newsletters just tell you what to buy and then they disappear, right? This member's experience proved that the Oxford Communique actually watches your back on the way down, too. But of course, the Oxford Communique is not perfect. I did come across a couple subscribers like this one who said that he canceled his subscription less than a month in. He mentioned that the main reason was that there were too many marketing emails pushing extra services, and there wasn't the quality of the picks itself that he found, right? Now, I can absolutely see how that would be annoying, and it really depends on your interpretation of what they advise and choosing, your own stocks. But like, here's what I really learned using this service. You can unsubscribe from the sales pitches in under a minute, right? And once you do, the actual newsletter, the monthly picks, the portfolio updates, all of that stays clean and useful. Not everything is going to be a win, but you at least get a lot more use out of that. When it comes to the cost of all this, the Oxford Communique normally runs for $249 for a full year, but right now you can actually join for as low as $59 a year. For the most current Oxford Communique pricing, if it's changed, any active promotion deals like that one going on, and a full breakdown of what the subscription actually includes, make sure to check the link in the description of this video. But as for right now, $59 would be an excellent deal for this. And is the Oxford Communique legit? Yeah, I mean, it is. It's had a long history. It's had a lot of customers. It's had a long time in the market. But more importantly, can you actually trust their picks? Is it going to boost your portfolio? Well, also from my research and real subscriber reviews, also yes, you get clear advice, you get multiple portfolio options according to your risk assessment, and you get active risk management as well. But again, just like any other investment newsletter, results depend on market conditions and how consistently you actually follow your strategy. Check the link in the description to get started with our special discount.